then that is the reality of life. Be you, because people that will come for you for who you are, you don't even understand. You don't want to know how people love real people. You think because if they know this is your level, they are no. There are people that are really waiting to connect with the visual. But when you live a fake life, you don't even know when your helper is passing by. See, stay right there. You need to watch this video to the end because there's something very important I need to share with you. I myself am guilty of some of the things I'll be sharing on this channel today. If this is your first time of coming across this phrase, well, you're welcome. I'm Daisy. In Edinburgh, Scotland, United Kingdom, and I vlog about healthy lifestyle, how to be healthy physically, mentally, emotionally. I vlog about lives abroad, UK precisely, and travel vlogs, vacation tips, and a whole lot of that. Anything beauty, anything fashion is what you will see on this channel. Okay, if this looks like what you will be interested in, please kindly hit the subscribe button and join my healthy family members so that you will live a 360-degree healthy lifestyle. Okay, to my returning subscriber, you are always welcome. Thanks for always coming back to watch my video. Without further ado, let's dive deep into the video. So today we are going to be talking about this two topic, which is self-denial and self-deceit. Yeah. So what is self-denial and what is self-deceit? So I'm going to start from self-denial here. Self-denial can come in two forms. Okay, guys, and the first one can be a positive form of self-denial. For instance, let's say you are saving up to get something very important and valuable and you are denying yourself or some little enjoyment and some other things. So that's quite understandable and it's not as bad as it sounds. Okay, but when it comes to negative, it is very, very bad. For your mental health, it's not good. For your emotions, it's not good. So what are the things that can cause you self-denial? And the reason why I'm sharing this video is because, as we live our life daily, we come across a lot of experiences, we meet different peoples in our lives, and we find out that a lot of people, I particularly found out that a lot of people are actually living in self-denial and self-deceit, and they were not even aware of these things. That is why I want to spread this, because you never can tell where far and near this video is going to reach and whose life is going to change, because it's actually a bad and negative attitude which you need to drop if you really want to go far and live long in this life. Okay, so negative self-denial is when you deprive yourself of some things, I mean some accomplishment, because of other people, like a kind of sacrifice. I know some sacrifice, for instance, like I said, if it's for a good cause, it's good. But if it's for what will people say, how people feel it, how people react, my dear, this is the time you have to drop that into the garbage, okay? Because it's actually not good at all. It's not good at all because, for instance, there's something good you actually want to pursue. One thing I do for myself is if I want to do something at this stage of my life, I believe I don't care what people say, because I won't do what will make me a disappointment to myself and God. So after God and myself, I feel like so far I want to do this thing is biblically, guided. It's not like I'm going wrong against what God wills or wish for me or commanded. I see no reason why I should care what people will say or feels. I've heard a lot of people say they would have done something, but what will people see? How will people? I'm like, please, for me, it doesn't work with me, because why will you come to me and say, what will people say? Who are the people in the first place? See, this lady in front of you is talking out of experience. A lot of time, I've seen a lot of things. Even as a person, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I've in fact gone through that kind of situation where at the end of the day I kind of like learned a lesson like wow. So I didn't do this because of what people say, but at the end of the day, the same set of people are doing it. So if that makes sense. So that is the reason why you have to drop that shackles, that garbage, that rubbish of self denial in the garbage and live your life. Live your life to please God. Live your life to make you happy, okay? Self denial is actually a bad thing because it comes with this mental, it can get you depressed because at the end of the day, when you find out that you've denied yourself a lot of things because of some people, because of your family, because of your friends and loved ones. And at the end of the day, when these people have the opportunity to do that thing which you denied yourself of, they didn't even put you into consideration like how will you feel if they are doing this kind of thing. So this kind of situation is so terrible. For instance, let's assume you put your life on hold to support some people or to sponsor them through life, and at the end of the day, these people accomplish their goals, they flourish, they are in high places, and they didn't even come back to pull you or along as they are growing. It can make you depressed, that it can even affect you and shackles you and render you useless with the guilty, or there's what we call self-guilt. You might live the rest of your life feeling guilty. Oh, I should have done this, I should have done that. The people why I denied myself too much for are actually doing this and not even putting me into consideration any longer. Honestly, believe me, I'm saying this. I've seen a lot of things, I've seen a lot of experiences, and this happens a lot with families and friends. Okay, so if you are the type that you are denying yourself of some good things of life, not because of what you intend, not because of greater things you want to achieve for yourself, guys, believe me, it's not gonna work. I learned some things in this UK, especially I'm going to relate this with issues of life. Okay, guys. I remember when I came then, I had opportunity to live where I was, but I was putting the situation surrounding the accommodation into consideration. Like, oh, if I go now, it will be a burden on this person to pay this bill. Lo and behold, when they wanted to leave, they didn't even put me into consideration of we should be able to pay it all by ourselves. They just moved, and I'm like, oh, this is it. So these are the kind of things that you have to like or to heart. Like you don't want to put people first before yourself. I'm not saying you should be selfish, but be reasonable. If the sole reason you are going through pains, unnecessary stress is because of what will people say, how will people feel, my dear, it's not worth it. Okay. So whatever good things that come to your heart, table it before God. If God leads you to do it, just do it straight. Okay. A lot of things, if it's your career, if it's your passion, follow it diligently. I've come to realize that when you have a purpose, a plan, or an idea that you want to put into creativity or do something, trust me, if you think your family, friends, and loved ones are the first cheerleader, you are going to get disappointed. I'm telling you this, okay? I've seen I've seen for the father, people will not join you when you are at your struggle phase. People only want to celebrate the winner. So they are waiting for that time that everybody has known you. Maybe you become a celebrity, you are now successful. Oh, that's my person. They want to celebrate. No one wants to struggle with you, but millions of people are out there to celebrate. It's just like a case of a pregnant woman. By the time you are in the labor room, everybody is outside waiting for your naming ceremony, not minding the kind of pain. The child wants you to, even your husband, it will get to some point, your husband just wants you to push out the baby so that he can be called a father, okay? At that time, it is left for you to try hard to push forth so that you can be celebrated as well. And even at some point when the baby say, a lot of friends and family will come before they even say hi, they would have grabbed the baby. And at times when people are coming, they will bring gifts for just the baby, forgetting you that passed through the stress. So that is reality of life. It's the same thing with life. So I am saying enough of living in self-denial. Whatever that makes you happy, whatever things you need to do it, because if people you are denying yourself of all these things as the same opportunity right in front of you now, I bet you no one is going to think twice before they get on the groove of doing that stuff. Okay, that is that about self-denial. Now let's talk about self-deceit. Gosh, self-deceit is so terrible these days that a lot of people live in self-deceit because why would someone live a kind of life that you know this thing you are doing is clearly bad? Why would someone live a bad life? Let me put it this way. Or you acted so badly to people, and when they in turn react to your bad attitude, it becomes a problem. Like you feel so like, I don't get it. Everyone has gotten the right to be respected, right? So how do people feel so easy to like, oh, I can be this, I can be that, but it's very easy to do to others. I think it's so terrible. Okay. Self-deceit can come in any form. It could be that of attitude, which I just spoke about, you doing unto others what you cannot tolerate. It's actually a self-deceit because if you are true to yourself, you know that what is good for the goods is also good for the gun. And the same thing for every reaction, there's equal reaction. So you have to know that before you do anything, you should be well prepared for the action. If you think you're going to do things to others and they're not going to do it to you, that is attitudinal self-deceit. Okay, let's talk about emotional self-deceit. A lot of people, this is common with the ladies, I think. I've been there before, but thank God for enlightenment and all that, a lot of people live in self-deceit, and self-deceit doesn't just emotional self-deceit doesn't just come. Maybe you are trying to spite others, you're trying to like feel like you want to oppress or something, and you begin to live in self-deceit, like deceiving yourself. Self-deceit is when you know this is the truth, but you are living the lies, like something that is not real, living your imagination because you wish this is what you want to live, you are beginning to manifest it into the physical. Come on, faith. It's not going to fetch you anywhere because at the end of the day, you are going to land in depression and you're going to face reality. The earlier you start living your reality, the better for you. For instance, let's say you're in a relationship you know is not working. Why do you keep painting it in people's faces as if you've got the best of relationship, as if you've got the best of love life? I don't know if this thing is not making you happy, but you come out here, this is the best, the perfect. That is emotional self-deceit because trust me, when you are alone all by yourself, a time will come you will feel so deep and it can lead you into depression because of your attitude out there. You'll not be able to be expressive, you'll not be able to share with people around you what you're going through. So the earlier you live the reality of whatever that is going on emotionally around you, the better for you. Don't live in emotional self-deceit. Okay, let's talk about material self-deceit. Material self-deceit is living a life that you did not have, like living a fake life, and this is common on the internet these days. A lot of people are living a fake life. Thank God for edits and all that. This deception can be so bad that once it becomes so habitual, you will start manifesting it into the physical and you begin to live it as if it's very very real. It's not real. Come off it. It's not real because at the end of the day, it's still going to be your reality you are going to face. Yeah. Like, why would people go? I remember when I heard that some of the celebrities will go and hire hair. Why can't you wear hair you are for, like, for instance? Why will you wear hair today and you cannot even prove that hair tomorrow? I don't understand. Where is it coming from? What is that? Like, what is really that? Or why will you go and borrow cloth, rent a hair, rent a car, rent an apartment because you want to create content or something? I don't understand. This is me, this is my reality, this is where I am. This is not where I was. This is where I am. I am living my reality. And definitely give me some more time. I'm going to have a different, background or something. That is the reality of life. Be you, because people that will come for you for who you are, you don't even understand. You don't want to know how people love real people. You think because if they know this is your level, they are no. There are people that are really waiting to connect with the visual. But when you live a fake life, you don't even know when your helper is passing by. See, you can't afford to give what you don't have. So stop faking life like this is my life when it's actually not your life. Know your worth and live your words. Okay, I'm not saying you should live a worthless life. That's not what I'm saying. But be real in time of your spending. Don't spend above your earnings. Okay, don't do more than your capability. Do things the way they are supposed to be done while you are planning to be a better version of yourself. And that is it. Okay, enough of all this self-deceit, self-denial and all that. In all you are doing, apply moderation. The way you talk, the way you do your things, be real. Okay, and in your realness, apply decency. And now let's talk about religious self-deceit. That is the most annoying. These days you see a lot of people come out there to preach, to do this. Guys, I don't understand. Because you are not married as a lady, now because suddenly become a marriage counselor, you begin to say this, how to have a successful marriage, how to do this, how to do that. Be thankful for your achievements, but please let the single breathe now. Which one is guys? You don't want to be shocked at the end of the day. Even if you find out that the man is so put on your head, he's I don't want to go there today. It's going to be a vlog for another day. So just do your things and let other breathe. Okay, don't come and be rubbing nonsense on people's faces. And to those of you that think you are the most holiest, says you are not God. Everybody has the way they deal with their God. Okay, because you are wearing turtleneck all the time, just like me, yeah, right now, doesn't mean you have a decent life with people that show some of their cleavages. Let everybody do what pleases them. Relate to yourself, feel yourself, like, do what is good for you. Don't be judging now. You are not Baba God. Why are you judging? Tell me why you want to be judging. Like, are you assistant God? You are not assistant God, remember. So please, don't look on anybody as sinner, because we all have sinned and fall short of the glories of God. Yes, His grace. And remember, God said, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy. The same God said He will have compassion on whom He will have compassion. Are you not surprised the way you will see an lot walk into a crusade and they will receive their miracle? And the saints are still there praying for a year, 2, 3 years, waiting on God's waiting list. So you are not God. Our grace differs. Okay? So please take it easy. Enough of this deceit and denial. Till I see you again on my next video. I don't want this video to be too long. I remain your baby girl, Daisy. Please, I notice a lot of you are shy to comment. Please, I'm very, very appreciable. I'm very, very accessible. If there's anything you want us to share on this channel, how you feel about my video, please be polite enough to drop it politely in the comment section. My channel membership is open. You can click on the join button and join my membership for premium tips and you know information I'll be sharing for you, one-on-one consultation and all that. And let me introduce my YouTube shop. I've got a lot of products on my shop. Are you abroad? For the sake of my subscriber abroad, please, guys, I have a shop where you can shop high quality hoodie, cap, hat, and a lot of that, head warmer, customized by your yours truly today. Please patronize my shop, guys. The qualities are top notch. If you buy anything from my online store and the quality is not as what I am going to refund you. Trust me, I said it with my full chest on this channel. Okay, now before you go, be a loyal subscriber, be a loyal follower by hitting that like button. The button is like this. Can you see that like button? Please hit it now so that YouTube will know that we are sharing something meaningful on this channel. Till I see you again, I remain your baby girl pet Stacy. I love you. Mwah. Make sure you subscribe before you leave it in case you are new. Bye.